Hi YouTube, welcome to the show. If you are new to the channel, this is a concept that we borrowed from Andre Huang and made into the house and techno music. So we basically take a sample, like this one, and turn into 4 different tracks. And today I have some of the community's most loved producers with me. My guests are Einmusik, Jonas Saalbach, and Bebetta. And these video series turn into a relay community event. It looks like everybody is enjoying as much as we do. And to make it even more community event, I also decided to do giveaways with it. And for today's episode, I'm giving away 1 Arturia Microfreak, 1 Microlab, some Arturia synthesizers, and some Arturia effects. And what I'm going to do is just pick a random comments in the comment section below. So this is how you actually also enter the giveaway. And I also another giveaway on my Instagram with almost same prices. And you will find it on my Instagram. I will also add the comment below. But I will stop talking now because I have really amazing 4 tracks that I really want to share with you today. So let's start, shall we?
I get the whole sample and pitch it from, I think, 87 beats per minute to 120. I just cut out tiny loop out of the original sample, which is this one. And then I added some effects. I made it to mono because it's kind of a bassy sound and my basses are usually in the center in mono. So let's compare. I did the same with the second loop, and here I wanted to have it more for the mid and high frequencies. Okay, and now I turn on. I put the dry wet on 100% and then just delay one of sides. Maximum is 15 milliseconds and then you have like a very huge stereo field. And then I add some delay and some distortion with the Devlog from SYNTHS, EQing as always, sidechain again, and some filter. From that loop, I got inspired and I wrote down the MIDI notes. So this is the piano I layered with the loop, both together. Sounds like this. And then I made 2 small sounds out of the sample. I pushed it with the decapitator from SYNTHS. Then I used some compression, EQing a bit of chorus and a room plugin from Slate Digital and some sidechain compression of course. This sounds totally different, right? I did this again with a different cut from the sample. Sounds like this. And with the effects, sounds like this. Yeah, this is how I use the sample in my breakbeat song.
1, 2, 3,
play. Cool.
Ooh, nice intro.
Nice.
Aggressive percussions there.
Nice, he starts directly with the original. Wow.
Oh, it's a
These crisp drums.
breakbeat.
They make the track really groovy. Really nice vintage ambience.
I really love the breakbeat.
Nice atmosphere with the piano layer in the background.
It's really nice.
It's almost like an old game soundtrack.
It's the reggae groove. Wow, and the bass line.
Yeah, nice Hoover bass line.
I love the chorus bass. It's another dimension to it.
Wow.
Sounds really round. I really like it.
I like the heads here. Cool.
Ooh, this really cool beat sound. the track.
Beautiful hook sound.
Wow, so cool. I imagine myself like driving in the night. Oh, we are going into the break.
Now the breakdown.
Nice cool down here.
Those snare claps are so cool as well.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, still the sample part. Nice.
He comes up with a very lovely melody.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Wow.
Oh, dirty bass. Oh, yeah.
I like it as well that it's kind of a bit distorted or something nice shaped.
How does this lead sound? So cool.
Nice, fully packed.
I like this feeling of the track. It's a very good flow. Like the sun goes up.
The enemies, I'm loving it. It's dark and deep, aggressive, but still round.
And the rides are really good. They're sounding amazing.
Nice arrangement.
Pretty.
Great atmosphere.
Wow.
I missed a bit the original sample, maybe.
I think overall it's really beautiful ambience, like a lot of vintage feeling. Almost felt like I'm hearing a soundtrack from a PS1 or PS2. Really, really well done.
Amazing.
Nice, great breakbeat interpretation.
So here at my DJ place, I loaded the sample on the CD player and I like to jump around, finding interesting little snippet and getting crazy with it with filters and effects. And that's it. So back in the studio, I took a little piece of the recording and I added different filters. Very important here is the erosion effect. So that was the UFO sound. This next one here. Yeah, here I also took a part of the recording and added a gate for this pizzicato feeling and compressor, sidechain, filter again, then reverb and panning too. So the next, the string hit here. As you can hear, there is a very big reverb on it and also an overdrive to make it a little bit more, drivey, a little bit more aggressive. The next one, working with little pieces of this mess. Here I flangered a pad. After I had all my sounds together, so that's the Atmo that I took from the original that I processed on my mixer. The next section is the synth. And from here I took some sounds that I wanted to support the classical feeling of the original sound. An arpeggiator that I did with Electron. For the end of the break, I took another electron sound. I was looking for sounds that are fitting to the original, to the feeling. Here's another one. And in the end, I added drums and yeah, and that's it. That's what I did with the Sneaky Snitch sample.
1, 2,
3, play.
The opening.
Nice reverb on the kick drum. I like those atmospheres a lot.
I like these like things around.
Nice.
Ooh, cool pads, cool bass.
Yeah, also very deep vibe. Awesome. Oh.
the kick.
Yeah. Full bass drum.
Oh yeah, I like that kick tom groove.
I was not expecting this, but it feels quite nice. These long shots are really pretty. Here we go, something is happening.
Nice arpeggiator.
Oh, that's an interesting sound.
Oh, it's so gorgeous.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Great work from Bebetta for sure.
Oh my god, it's so gorgeous. It's beautiful.
I guess this lead sound is somehow connected with the original sample.
Yeah, I would love to dance to this one.
But we have to check in the video.
This is just perfect.
Beautiful pad.
Nice atmosphere. Nice chords.
So beautiful.
Alright, let's stop.
Nice rising here.
And we have the vocoder pads as well, I think. All these sounds, it's pretty. Now we're back. I really loved how she used all these pretty sounds all around. LFO pads.
Okay, it's going already down. Okay. Beautiful.
Comes another gorgeous sound right here behind.
Lovely ending.
Oh, the kick.
That's interesting. Really, really nice. I like it.
Oh, it ended. I could have listened to this like another 10 minutes. Everything is so gorgeous. Everything is on point. Amazing, really.
Really beautiful. But honestly, I didn't hear anything of the sample. So I'm curious how she worked it out. Hey guys, this is Einmusik from Berlin. Welcome to my studio lab. Today I'm going to show you what I did with the Sneaky Snitch sample. So I started to analyze the original file. So it was way too slow for my usual range of tempo. I switched the BPM to 122. I did this with Ableton, although I'm producing usually with Logic, but I think the algorithm for changing the tempo is way better in Ableton than in Logic. So I started with the sample and found here at the end a really nice loopable sound, became the base of everything in this remix thing here. And here I turned some delay and some reverb slowly into it. And from here I'm starting with the kick drum and the chords I found to this specific sample. And at the end it's changing here to a slightly different version. It's because the sample is having there as well like a tonal change. So I had to do this. Together it's sounding like this. And additionally, I dropped here in the main parts the real sample to it additionally. Here's the part where the bass tone and the harmony is changing slightly. And all together with the drums and from here the bass line, let's listen to it together.
1, 2,
1, 2,
3,
3, play. Oh, nice.
So joyful. It opens with the sample.
Okay.
Directly with the original at the beginning. I like it.
Okay, cool.
And he looped it or freezed it.
Comes the kick.
Takes it in the loop. Nice ping pong delay on the sample.
Oh, the chord progression, the warmth.
Wow.
Cool.
I like the step.
I think he just found the perfect chord progression for that sample.
And here we go with the signature Einmusik chord.
Really nice rhythm.
His repeating delays is so perfect.
On drop.
Nice clap.
Yeah, it's cool how he brings the sample into a kind of a background.
Really nice ambience overall.
Atmosphere elements. I think we had kind of the same idea.
Cool drums, really crispy.
It's a nice evolution. Drums are building up.
I'm really loving this chord progression, and it opens up now.
Strong chords. Huge. Ah, it's here again.
More from the original.
I think he used the sample so perfect. It's so cool.
Nice. I think from all the...
I wonder how the crowd will react if you play this in the dance floor. Must be amazing.
It's pretty close to the original, like more than in the other productions.
So cool.
Cool bass line.
Comes in a groovy bass. So playful, really. So nice. It fills you with the joy and makes you happy.
Awesome. I like every production.
I think this will work on the club really good.
Oh, nice, really. Ambience is filled up nicely here. it ends with the sample. Beautiful.
Cool. I like that he took the original also in the end. Really nice.
Cool. Like it.
I think he used the sample so smart. It was really joyful to listen to as well. Really well done. So when I hear the sample first time, I decided to first decompose the track into different elements and use those elements to create a whole new track, completely made from the original sample. So I started by breaking apart the track. A bass, a second more distorted bass, a short hit, a horn, a more horn, snare. The first thing that I did come up with my low end. I'm pretty picky with my kick, so this is not coming from sample. But then I had this sub bass sound. And this is the bass sound that we have seen in the sample. I just added a filter on that and put a movement. And then I just duplicated and tune it 1 octave above so that we had a bit more plucky sound. And then I wanted to enhance the ambience by adding another chorus bass. I first started with the pigments. I put the bass sound here and took the beginning part of the sine wave of that bass. And then put a lot of resonance and a lot of chorus, reverb and distortion on top so that we get this more gritty sound. And then I resampled it. Really cool. And then I put that resample sound into a sampler and then drive it even further to get this sound. The most important part here was really basically this pigment sound. It just takes that Sneaky Snitch freeze and then I took a part of it and loop it. And I wanted to also create my drums from the sample. In this case, I took the snare hits and used that a lot here. The first one is like taking a piece of snare hits here. And then I just added LFO and cut the highs off. And I did exactly the same thing, but this time I took the tail and then even EQ'd a bit more. And then I took sample, divided into 3 parts and took the different length. And I did the same thing for another offset here. And altogether, claps were quite easy to make. This is just the original sample, snare sample, and then I had this guy. And here I have a very extreme pitch modulation. And just the rest is driving and putting some EQ and so on, and then we had. And then I resampled it and reversed it here to give this filling into the snare feeling. This is just this one. Make it a bit more like a synthesizer sound. At that part, I was looking for a sound for the break, and then I was just to get the inspiration. I was going with my preset pack for the Diva, and then I ran up to this preset, and I was just playing around, and I come up with this. And I automated it quite heavily. And at this part, I was really running out of time. I had to finish this track, so I just kept this. And the same thing happened with this one. I make the chord progression with the horn sound, the similar one like we have here. But then I accidentally write it over with the repro, and the sound was so good, I just kept it. So this was a really happy accident. And the transitions are just resampling the basses and hats and so on. So that if I play here, you will hear how they sound. So let's listen to it.
1, 3, play.
Whoa.
Okay, straight from the beginning. Nice.
Directly a solid groove from the beginning.
That sounds promising.
Very clubby.
Like a peak time.
Nice clap.
Peak time track from Biskuwi. Nice. Oh yeah, I really like the deep atmosphere.
Oh, nice harmony.
Nice atmosphere here. Nice chords.
Yeah, I really can imagine this in a club situation.
I like the bass. It's really deep and emotional. It's a little bit dark.
Like the little clap. I'm curious about the break.
Now the breakdown. I love it. Oh, it's really, really nice how
Nice rising,
melody comes in.
beautiful atmosphere.
Lovely tremolo pads. Great atmosphere. It's good.
Amazing sound design of the synth.
I'm really curious about how he used the sample.
Yeah, cool.
Cool.
But exactly that makes it so interesting that you use a sample and at the end
Well balanced.
no one really recognized. Yeah, so it's a pretty dope track and I think I would play it as well.
Really nice. I don't really recognize the original, so I'm very curious how he did it.
I guess the sample is somehow connected with the arpeggiator.
Yeah, this part is really strong.
I like it. It's very good energy, and I like it a lot how he uses reverb to build the atmosphere.
Nice, lovely song. I like it.
Amazing.
But I missed as well the original sample a bit, so I'm curious as well how he managed this.
We like it.
So let's put the focus on this one.
This is Jonas Saalbach from my studio. I'm producing music. I don't like to introduce myself. What's up, bro?